look at this. We just talk about binding and loosing, right? And he tells this, the leader of the synagogue, you hypocrites. I didn't come to just work 6 days. I came to work every day. My Father is always at work, and I too must be at work. So I'll do it even on the Sabbath. Why? Because they're that important. This woman, her time had come. I don't care what day of the week it was. Jesus met her then and there, and he loosed her. He bound what was binding her, and he drew her up and out, and she straightened up right then and there. And this woman's moment, ooh, watch this, because when the Lord meets you, your time has come. Like it's a fearful thing to be in the hands of the Lord. Like I'm just being real with you. Your time has come. Your place of decision has met you. And this woman had to make a decision. And it says she rose straight up. I ain't talking just straighten her back. I'm talking her whole life changed. She rose up out that grave and she walked a new way. I understand she used to be crippled, but it was more than just in the physical, it was in the spiritual as well. And she rose up a new woman from then out. Who you think was following Jesus all of them days? He says the women followed him and helped him in ministry, right? I guarantee you she was counted in this number. Why? Because she was set loose, baby. And she couldn't go back to how she was. That wasn't life before. She found life. And it was granted to her by the stronger man, by life himself. And she couldn't go back. Her time had come. She couldn't unsee what just happened to her. She couldn't have a different view of the Savior anymore. It wasn't just a carpenter from Nazareth doing good deeds. It was the Savior of the world releasing her from the chains that bound her. And don't get it twisted. Every one of us got them chains on. Ain't one of us free. We all, like this woman, have been crippled for years. For years, stunted in our growth. Why? Because a robber has stolen us and put us in a cage. And I know you may be comfortable in it. I know you may like it. I know you may have gotten used to it. But that ain't where you belong. That ain't why God put breath in your lungs. That ain't why your feet hit the floor today. He has created you for life and life to the full. The thief come only to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what he's doing to your life. And if you're honest with yourself, your heart is telling you that. Because you're living below your means. You know you were created for more. And you know, you've never seen it, but you know it's out there. It's in the light somewhere. And all you know is this cage. And you need to get up and get out. And Jesus said, that's exactly why I came. Because you are meant for more. You are meant for life. Woman, be loosed. I got need of you. You need to follow and support this ministry. You need to see what I got going on. You need to tell others of what just happened to you. Why? Because I got need of you. I didn't just save you from your infirmity, from your past. I saved you for your future, for your health. Feel me? I love it. Like this is the practical, right? And it wasn't just her. It was for us. Like I'm just being real. It was for me. Like if you don't want to own it, I'm going to own it. Because I am not going to settle for a life of darkness in a cage where I don't belong. Not when my Jesus has saved me. Not when the redemption has come. Not when the salvation has found me. I've made my choice. And I am daring, and here's what it is, baby. I am daring to make the moves he's got for me to make. And if we get down to it, it's the moves that are scary. We can handle, it's amazing what you can get used to. You can get used to the dark. You can let your eyes adjust. Feel me? Like going to a movie theater when the movie's already started, preview's rolling, you can't see a thing, trying to find your seat. Give it a couple minutes. You see it clear as day, so you think, because your eyes have adjusted. And a lot of us, we've adjusted our lives to the darkness that we live in, and we make excuses for it. We think we see him, but we ain't seeing clear like we should. Like when them credits roll and the lights come up and you're like, you've seen all the details you missed out on in the shadows, right? But we make excuses. Why? Because change is scary. We want that comfort, what we used to, what we okay with. We may not like it, but we'll settle for it. And Jesus says, that ain't what I've born you for. I've got so much more for you to experience. I've got need of you, and I need you to step into that need, and you need to do it scared. Because I didn't, let me just back up a little bit. Not just do it scared, do it in the face of fear. Because I didn't give you a spirit of timidity. I didn't give you a spirit of fear. I gave you a spirit of love, of power, and of self-control. Fear doesn't dictate to you. You dictate to it. You tell it what you'll do because you have been set free for a purpose. And fear ain't going to hold you back. It may have had rule over you at one time, but I've bound that house. And I've brought you out of the house of death into the kingdom of life. And it's time for you to start living like you've got some life in you.